Hi, I'm Steve Hardline with Mix Mornings here on MixTV.tv. It's our best of collection, some of our most interesting and fascinating interviews of this year that we're putting together for you in this special edition of Mix Mornings served by Taziki's. Enjoy.
It's Mermaid Mattresses $1 Million Mattress Clearance. Enjoy deals on nearly all in-stock merchandise, with queen mattresses starting at $149. An additional 25% off floor models. And sales tax is on us. Mermaid Mattress.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public. And we are joined by Talene, is that right?
You got it right.
And what's your last name?
Thank you. Howe.
Talene Howe, imagine that. And our longtime friend, I guess, she makes fun of me a lot, Rebecca Taylor. Rebecca, how are you? Get close to the microphone.
I'm doing great, Steve. Thanks for having us.
Well, it's great to have you. And you've got well, let's just begin at the beginning. Talene, how did Howe Farms, how did it all happen? How did it start?
Well, it started by me meeting Don Howe.
Yes.
So
yes.
Don Howe, he purchased 2 farms in our area, and it's a total of 350 acres. Ooh. And so he always wanted to have some bigger purpose for the farm. And when we were looking for a place to get married ourselves, we just kept coming back to the farm because we both loved it so much, and we thought, well, why don't we just have our wedding out here? And he's a big hobby guy, so he had this big building, and we decided to transform it into a wedding for our wedding. I mean, a wedding venue for our wedding. Yeah. So I think that's what really helped launch us into a successful venue business, because we tailor fit that venue to what we would want, for our big day. So all the features, and so really it just took off from there.
So it started with your wedding.
It started with our wedding 7 years ago.
7 years. Yes. How special is that?
It really is.
And Rebecca, of course, you're now the what's your official title there?
The sales manager.
Sales manager at Howe Farms. So Rebecca, you've got a very special open house, Woodlands Open House. I believe this is a new venue, is that right?
Brand new venue. We just opened it in September. Open house is next Wednesday, the 10th, 9:30. We'll have refreshments. We're going to do a ribbon cutting, a dedication of the building. We'll give tours in our vintage cars.
But you got a little close to the microphone. What do you want to stand in the hallway? What's wrong with you?
Usually I have no problem projecting.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
when I yell at you, I have no problem.
I know, we got show business here. But
yeah.
So it's so cool. What time is it next Wednesday?
It's 9:30, and everyone is welcome. We want everyone to come out and see the property and check out our new venue.
I mean, Talene Howe and Rebecca Taylor join us. It's just an experience to go out to Howe Farms. I mean, it's just, I've been to several weddings there. It's beautiful. And Talene, you've got to be excited about this new venue you're opening.
Oh, we are thrilled. We're thrilled. The Woodlands has just been a culmination of all the years of being in business now and learning so much. And with each venue, we try to do something a little bit different, more special. And this one has a Tuscan feel to it. It's got Italian gardens in the back, and there's a beautiful path that takes you meandering through the woods to the ceremony site.
Oh man!
And the bridal suite is amazing. It has its own sunroom. And just a lot of neat touches. We like to travel a lot, and a lot of pieces in this venue come from Europe and just abroad. It's like big old doors, vintage doors, and relics from the past.
How many venues now? What does this make?
6.
The 6th venue. Well, Talene, tell me, what are people saying about, what are you hearing about Howe Farms?
I think that's the most rewarding thing, to hear what other people are saying. They're saying things like, every single venue you've thought of all the details and you've made it so smooth and our experience so seamless. They talk about our staff and how friendly they are and how they have a real passion for helping our customers. So that's
Do they include Rebecca when
they
they talk about being
do.
friendly?
She's like at the top of the list there.
I'm sure she's nice to other people.
But I think the
Everybody else,
biggest
Steve.
About right, yeah.
the two big things that I think really make us stand out is, one, our views are incredible out there. It's just a beautiful slice of heaven on earth, really.
And I'm telling you, those wedding pictures out there, it's just unreal. It almost looks fake. Just how beautiful they turn out. It's incredible.
And that is what a lot of people say. They say, we have these gorgeous photos for the rest of our lives for us to remember our special day. And that's really what it's all about, is having beautiful memories for the future.
We're joined by Talene Howe and, of course, Howe Farms, Rebecca Taylor. Now, Rebecca, tell me about the corporate Christmas parties you can do.
Absolutely. We're booking for corporate Christmas parties now. We have half-price weekday rentals for anybody interested in a Monday through a Thursday, and we also do discounts for our local corporations on the weekend as well. So call us and talk to us about what we can do for you.
How do they get in touch with you?
They can call us at 423-362-4517 or visit our website at howfarmstn.com.
All right, so a little breaking news this morning with Talene and Rebecca, Howe Farms. Tell me about it. What's happening?
Well, Steve, we're super excited about this. We are expanding our business into northern Georgia.
Wow.
So we have a venue there that we will be starting, and so if anybody is interested in something that's closer to Atlanta, please call us at the number that Rebecca just handed out there, and we'd be glad to show it to you.
Big congratulations.
Thank you.
And I just want to go back, Rebecca, to the open house next Wednesday. Just remind us about that, please.
Next Wednesday, Woodlands. The address is 11895 on Dolly Pond Road. That's also on our Facebook page. You do not need to make a reservation. You can sign up to come through Facebook, but it's 9:30 a.m. We're going to do a ribbon cutting. We're going to have entertainment. There'll be food. We'll be giving tours, and everyone is welcome to come.
Knowing you, you're saying free food, but you'll send an invoice to everyone later. Is that what you're going to do
Yes.
again? You did it to me.
Well, I thought you were going to sponsor us, Steve.
Nice.
I'm tired, but I'm not that tired.
Yeah.
Rebecca and Talene, big congratulations. No kidding.
Thank you.
I've never met your husband, Don. I'd love to. I've heard a lot. Well, I hope to meet him next Tuesday. We're coming out on Wednesday, I'm sure.
We'd love to
Wednesday,
meet
Steve.
you.
I'll just still spend the night. Again, Rebecca, I do want to get the contact information out with the holiday season here. Of course, people are they've got to be planning weddings, I would say, in the next year. But before we do that, okay, so we've come through the pandemic. I know weddings, and talking with you and others, weddings are back in full tilt. Is that right, Rebecca?
Yes, that is correct.
They need to be booking and really thinking about that, don't they?
Absolutely. We're already booking for 2023 and 2024 right now.
My goodness.
If you're thinking about getting married, do not delay.
And you mentioned those discounts available during the week. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
All right. Let's contact information one more time, Rebecca Taylor.
So 423-362-4517 is our office number. Our website is howfarmstn.com. Look us up on Google, Facebook, Instagram. All of our social media is ready for your viewing pleasure.
TikTok, you guys on Tik got Don doing some dances or something?
We are not on
Never met
TikTok.
Don, but anyway.
Yeah.
I heard Talene's very famous on Instagram.
She is.
That's what I've heard.
She is. She's the face of How Farms on our Instagram.
Great. Talene, pleasure meeting you.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you so much for having us.
Dr. Eston Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, "Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza." And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center offers Bradley County's only state-of-the-art sterile compounding laboratory. We are here to customize drugs and medications that are not available commercially or over-the-counter. Maintain your health with medication designed to meet your body's specific needs. It's just what the doctor ordered. Put your health in the hands of trained professionals you know and trust. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street. Phone 476-5548 or visit medicalcenterrx.com.
Ocoee OBGYN is a local and trusted women's care center in Cleveland, Tennessee. They understand that everyone's health needs are unique. Therefore, Ocoee OBGYN will deliver care that accommodates you. From routine annual exams and screenings to delivering babies, Ocoee OBGYN does it all. To plan a visit or get an appointment, give them a call at 339-8881. That's 339-8881. Or check them out at ocoeeobgyn.com. Ocoee OBGYN.
Need a metal roof for your home or business? Come see us at Best Buy Metals, a leading manufacturer of metal roofing products. Looking for great service? Check. Want to choose from a wide variety of metal roofing products? Check. How about complimentary takeoffs and free estimates for commercial and residential projects? Check and check. From small orders to semi-loads, we've got you covered. Literally. Best Buy Metals, quality roofing that lasts a lifetime. Come see us today.
Circling back to our top story this morning, Cleveland State President Dr. Bill Seymour. You, sir, have announced that you will
run for Senate.
You told your staff that yesterday, that you're running for the state Senate.
Well, I just had to punk them because there's all kinds of rumors going around that there's going to be a big announcement yesterday, so I had some signs made up. Tony Bartolo did a good job, and you never saw such silence and deadpan, worried looks in your life, but that's what they get for rumors. But the rumors are true. There was a big announcement yesterday announcing that I will retire next summer, 2022. Wow.
Well, Dr. Seymour, why now? Why is it the right time to leave your post?
Well, it's strictly a personal thing. I mean, I always dreamed about finishing a great career and being in good health and having the opportunity to retire and enjoy it, spend more time with family. I've got 6 grandchildren, and Catherine and I like to travel quite a bit. So there's no deep, dark secret. I'm not in bad health. In fact, I feel pretty darn good. And I've been working at this for 43 years. Excuse me. People say, well, I've been here 8 years, but 43 years of full-time professional work in higher education. I'm in my 65th year. Not that that's decrepit anymore, but do have some family history with some early deaths in my family, and it certainly makes you think about it a little bit, and so I really want to enjoy the next chapter, so to speak, and make it my own time and not carry the responsibility and and stress of running a college. But I got to tell you, I've never loved a job more. So it kind of seems strange for folks probably to hear that, but that's the truth. And the other thing that makes an important aspect in my thinking process is what a great job everybody has done at Cleveland State over the past 8 years. The changes that we've made, the change in culture, the increasing graduation rates, the new buildings. We could go on and on and on, but I feel like we have more than moved the ball down the field. We have scored multiple touchdowns, and I always thought about, hey, if you're going to go out on top. And I just thank all of our faculty and staff for doing such a fabulous job during the time that I've been here. But just so folks know, I've got 8 more months, so don't count me out yet.
We're joined by Dr. Bill Seymour, who announced he will step down as president of Cleveland State Community College effective June of next year. Well, Cleveland State, you've been on it's quite a roll over the last few years especially, but one thing that you really brought in, if there was a theme of your presidency, it would be community first. And that is something you're very passionate about.
Absolutely. And it really goes back to some of the first weeks, months that I was here, talking to community leaders who at that time said, we just haven't heard much about Cleveland State. We don't know what's going on or what you're doing. And it just kind of struck me that as a community college, we need to be about putting the community first, and really struck about very intentionally to reach out and engage with the community throughout the 5-county service area that we have, to make sure that people know more about who we are, how we can engage with them, how we can support the community, how we can help business and industry with the jobs that they have. And I think that's gone over pretty well. It's not just a gimmick, but really more of a genuine, this is who we are, we want to be a part of this community, and I think we have excelled that quite a bit.
So we're joined by Dr. Bill Seymour. Again, he is the president of Cleveland State Community College. So tell us about the process. I know we got a lot of people who are interested in what's going to happen as far as this is concerned.
Well, I'll just tell you what the Tennessee Board of Regents typically does. I can't speak for them. This will be their process, but they're very inclusive in their process. So they'll put together a selection process. It'll probably happen sometime in the spring. I'm not sure when. That has not been decided yet. But they'll put a committee together that includes people from campus, people from the community, along with Tennessee regents. A regent will actually chair the committee, and they will review applications. They'll develop the selection process, identify finalists. They'll conduct interviews on campus. They'll have open forums for faculty, staff, and students. And ultimately, it's the chancellor's decision. She recommends that to the Board of Regents. And they'll probably do a final announcement in their June meeting of 22 is what I would anticipate.
All right. Well, Dr. Seymour, buddy, I know we kid each other a lot, but congratulations. Just an unbelievable tenure as president, which, like you said, has seen so many unbelievable achievements, including the physical part of that, the buildings that have been built, and the restoration for, we know the first building, the Health and Science building, the first building in, 50 years in the history of Cleveland State?
Almost, yeah. It's been a big transformation, not only physically, but attitudinally. And we've developed a culture of continual improvement. We've been part of this Pathways to Success process that really helps students succeed and finish earlier. We've doubled our graduation rate during that time. We've had the last 3 years have been in the very top of the number of graduates that we put out in a year in our history. And so, yeah, we're on a roll. I expect that to continue. They're going to change quarterbacks, I think. I keep using those football metaphors, but I hope we get another Heisman Trophy winner. I better stop, but you get the idea.
Well, you're nothing if not a promoter, so I guess you're hinting around about Archie Manning.
Yes.
Will be there March 19th.
That's exactly where I was going, Steve. So we're continuing all kinds of great things. We've got lots of irons in the fire. Archie Manning will be on March 19th, and that is going really well. We think that's going to be a great event for the community, and the college hopes to do a major speaker each year.
Okay. Well, we've still got to deal with it for another however long, 8 months or whatever it is. So
yeah,
it'll be our pleasure, and congratulations, Bill. No kidding.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Great job. But it's not over. Dr. Bill Seymour, President, Cleveland State Community College, and I will say, Bridget, when I told you about this yesterday, you said, well, it's about time.
That's what I figured.
I didn't think that's very nice.
Never said it's such a thing.
We just got to get our son graduated through the early college, right?
That's right. That's right.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, with great news. Interest rates are super low, and your old car is worth more than ever. So if you're wondering if you should be buying a new Kia, it's a no-brainer. Worried about your credit? Don't sweat it. If you've got $500 down and you make $2,000 a month, I'll do my best to get you approved. Come see me, John Davis, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where car buying is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
KiaofCleveland.com. The Vic Vascular team is leading the way in peripheral vascular care in our region.
Feeling of pain in your legs, loss of sensation in your feet or toes,
open sores that won't heal,
weakness when walking.
Do you have flow problems?
These are the first signs of peripheral artery disease, PAD.
PAD affects 1 in 5 Americans, and when untreated, can result in the loss of a limb.
If you or one of your loved ones are experiencing the signs of PAD, be evaluated.
We are Vascular Institute of Chattanooga. We can help.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. If you are looking for a stable, long-term career, they have an immediate opportunity for full-time employment with advancement opportunities available. Potential to earn over $20 an hour. Apply now at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. That's jobs.kroger.com.
Mix 104.1. We're on the radio and on MixTV.tv. And look at there, Cleveland's own, one of our favorites, Allison Pryor with Channel 3. Allison, how are you?
I'm doing good. You know, it is a chilly day today, cloudy skies. Might as well be doing an indoor interview with you, right?
Do people ever blame you for that if it's not to their liking?
Every now and then, but not too often. Because the problem is, if you blame for the bad weather, then I also feel like I can take credit for the good weather, which clearly I can't control either way. So hopefully people understand. We're just forecasting.
That's right. Well, Allison, of course, you're from Cleveland, as so many of us know. And just tell us a little about yourself. And, of course, we know you've taken on new duties in the last couple of months or so at Channel 3.
Yeah, so I grew up in Cleveland, went to Yates and Ross for primary school, elementary school, Cleveland Middle School, Cleveland High School. So Cleveland all the way through. Ended up, going away for college, coming back to town, and was working at the Orange Blossom Boutique in Cleveland for a few years, and then decided to go back to school for meteorology and was able to land a job at Channel 3. And y'all probably saw me on the weekends for a few years on Channel 3 and reporting some during the week. And just a few months ago, whenever our chief, of course, Paul Barris, retired, we did a little switch around. So now I am a very early riser, Monday through Friday, but you can watch us on Channel 3 from 4:30 to 7 a.m. And it is just so cool and special to be able to have a job in the area and forecasting for my hometown. It truly is really rare in this business to be able to, especially for your first job, to be in your hometown market. And so I think that for me, it's really special that I get to be in an area that I know, that I grew up with, know kind of the weather patterns and the geography, and just be able to serve the community in that way by being at Channel 3, which is really special.
Meteorologist Allison Pryor joins us. Allison, I work early in the mornings, and I know so many people do. And one of the first questions people ask you is, well, what time do you get up? So I'll ask you that. What time do you get up? You start a lot earlier than we do.
We do start really early. So it kind of depends on maybe how tired that I am or how busy the weather is going to be. But sometime between 2:30 a.m. and 3 a.m., my alarm is going off.
Woo! 2:30 and 3 in the morning. Wow.
I know. Which is crazy for me because I have always been in my life a nighttime person. Like I could easily stay up till 1 a.m., 2 a.m. So I'm completely switching my body and my shift to be waking up instead at 2:30 in the morning.
Well, that is a definite switch. We're joined by Allison Pryor. What appealed to you about the weather? What got you interested?
Well, I'll tell you, it really started out kind of the years 2003, 2004, 2005. I was in high school then, and that happened to be some periods of time where we had many hurricanes, or active hurricane seasons. And I remember watching the Weather Channel, give a shout out to Jim Cantori on the Weather Channel, loved his coverage of hurricanes. And that first started really piquing my interest. So obviously that's not something that we really deal with our local area besides getting some tropical rainfall from it. But still, it was enough to know that I liked it. And I have always been a fan of math and science and kind of an analytical thinker. But I also have enjoyed kind of the other side of my brain. And I was a psychology major originally in college. And I think that being able to do this broadcast meteorology career, it's able to tie those interests together. So I'm able to use this side of analytical thinking that you would get for meteorology and that forecasting part, but also with it being on broadcasting, having that ability to communicate to people and hopefully be able to communicate in a way that is clear to them and get those most important facts across, especially obviously in active weather times when you're thinking about the potential for severe weather, or as we're getting cold weather coming in, the potential for snow, what people need to know about that, and kind of cover both of those bases.
Joined by meteorologist Allison Pryor from Channel 3, and walk me a little bit, if you will, through like when you first come to the station, what you're doing, how that process plays out, and let's just say up to airtime. What happens? How does that work?
Yeah, so we go out and we give talks at different community groups, and sometimes people are asking this very question because they don't know exactly what our job is. So I'm very happy to explain it because we truly are putting that forecast together. So I'm coming in early before that newscast starts and looking at different weather models. So what we show you on air on Channel 3 is not the only thing that we're looking at. So we have access to a lot more data that's out there to see what is ongoing when we're looking at satellite imagery, current radar, observations, and then of course what is to be expected and looking at those different models. So I'm kind of analyzing all of that, writing out my forecast, and I have a old-fashioned piece of paper that I'm writing my 7-day forecast down, my day planner down, those highs and lows. And then we need to get it online even before the newscast starts. So I type up my weather blog before the newscast starts. So I'm doing that at 4 a.m. in the morning, making sure that that's getting published to our weather page. So at wrcbtv.com/weather, you can always see that there, and start making some initial graphics. And the show starts off at 4:30 in the morning and get that rolling. And then usually before 5 a.m., I go into our recording booth and I record the first radio hit for y'all in the morning time.
That's right.
That way people who are tuning into the radio are able to get that forecast as well.
That's right. We have you right here with us in the mornings and throughout about the early afternoon period. Allison Pryor joins us, Channel 3. And, I've been involved with Channel 3 since I was a child, and got to meet Cindy Sexton, the late, great Bill Markham, when I was in third grade at Stewart School. And, it's pretty much what you see is what you get. You folks really are a team, and it is a family-like atmosphere down there, isn't it?
It is. I mean, we have a great group of people behind the scenes, in front of the camera. What you see on air, I mean, specifically just thinking about our morning team of John, Lori, and I, Caroline Corrigan, Angela Kim, we all get along wonderfully. All the people who are behind the screens, so our producers, director, camera operators, photographers, everyone, it's really nice. And that helps when you're coming into work that early to be able to have that support system, to have those coworkers that you can call friends. And I hope that that comes across to you, the viewer, as well, that you can see that we're having a good time with each other in the morning, but we also are able to be serious when we need to be, when we have those news headlines. And of course, when we have some kind of weather, whether it be severe weather, snow, flooding, whatever it may be, to let you know about that. And what's really cool and exciting too, we now have, just a few weeks ago, a complete weather team again. So we have our 4 meteorologists back. You have me in the morning, Cedric Haynes, who's from Dalton, so another local person that does our noon and 4 p.m. newscast, our new chief meteorologist, David Carnes, in the evening, and then our weekend meteorologist, Clay Smith. So the 4 of us, it's a great team that we get to work together. We're planning to have our first 4-person breakfast next week. We've done some 3 people ones for the past couple of months before Cedric has gotten here. So we're really excited to have everybody together and, just get things rolling again.
Allison Pryor, meteorologist, Channel 3, proudly from Cleveland, Tennessee. And you, it's just an amazing opportunity you have. And I guess I do want to point out the app that Channel 3, your weather has. And it's really easy for people, isn't it?
It is super easy, and it has a lot of cool features. So you can download it. It's for free. iPhones, Androids. Get that WRCB weather app. Obviously, we have the radar that's on there. That radar not only will show you the radar loop, but you can do future radar and see that storm motion into the future. You can also look at and change the little guide and switch it from radar to have it showing temperatures, or wind gusts, or road conditions, and get the hourly forecast, the daily forecast. If you're in Chattanooga, or if you set Chattanooga as one of the locations, the daily forecast will show you the Channel 3 meteorologist daily forecast, like what we'd show on air for the 7-day. And then if you have it set for Follow Me, so if it's set for Cleveland, then it'll switch those temperatures a little bit based off of your location. So it might be a little bit cooler for that high temperature than what we show on air, but it's still so useful. And probably the most important feature too is you can get those weather alerts. So if you want to know, hey, is there going to be a frost advisory in my area, or a freeze warning tonight? If you still have some plants in the garden and you're wondering about that with that cooler air moving in, you can go ahead and get one of those alerts on your phone. And of course, it'll do the same thing for tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, flash flood warnings. And so we always love to let people know about that and make sure they have those notifications on. So when it's a more imminent danger, obviously frosting is not such a bad deal, but you can get those alerts too. And that all comes free on the app.
All right, Allison Pryor, we're so proud of our partnership with Channel 3 here at Mix 104.1, and we really appreciate you spending some time with us here. I can't think of big congratulations, and I know Pat Fuller's proud of you too, my friend Pat.
I know. I mean, Pat Fuller and I have 5 wonderful years together at the Orange Blossom Boutique. She is just amazing, and I am so proud. Have to say it again in case somebody is just now tuning in that I love and proud that I am from Cleveland and that I'm able to be working in Chattanooga at Channel 3 and serving my hometown people in Cleveland and in Bradley County.
Allison Pryor will watch you on Channel 3, and they can hear your forecast here on Mix 104.1. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Steve. I really appreciate it.
You're watching Mix Mornings, presented by Taziki's. It's the best of the previous year during this great holiday week on Mix TV.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
There is no bad time during the year to buy or sell with Bender Realty.
The market doesn't stop just because of the holidays. It's a really good time to still be buying and selling. There are people that are having job transfers, people are having babies, they're downsizing or maybe having to buy a bigger house. So just because it's the holidays doesn't mean that the market's going to stop.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
This week, for 2 days only, it's the Deals for Day sale. This Friday and Saturday, get incredible savings on many of your favorite items store-wide. Stock up and save. Shop online or in-store.
This week, save on certified Angus beef New York strip, $6.99 per pound. Perdue boneless chicken breast, $1.88 per pound. Food Club corn or green beans, 10 for $5. And more, only at Food City.
I am Cleveland Ford. I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford. I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Doug Beerthar, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
At Bliss, we are a full-service luxury Aveda spa and salon. So that means you can come in for massage therapy, and we offer facials, hydrofacials, really any type of relaxation you're looking for, and we can take care of that. And then on the salon side, our stylists are top-of-the-line Aveda certified stylists, ready to make you look beautiful. The staff are fantastic. There is over 40 years combined experience. Our owner, Miss Ava, is fantastic. She really holds quality in the highest, top of the line. You know, if it's at Bliss, you know it's going to be almost perfect because that is what we strive for every day.
Make it easy this holiday season with a Bliss gift card. Purchase now at blissandavedaspa.com.
All right. Scotty Mayfield. Scotty, you know, this time of year, Christmas time of year, we think ice cream, we think summer. But Mayfield Dairy, it doesn't matter all year.
It's all year. I mean, this year, we're kind of, at our household, I know I brought peppermint stick, but we're kind of focused on Thanksgiving. You know, I mean, Lisa's got the shop, White Street Market in Athens, which is a really neat place. And and they've gotten a little bit Christmassy, but they at least wait until after Halloween. You know, I mean, it's just we really like in their front door. They've got this wooden, cool looking turkey. I mean, we're transitioning, but anyway, we've got this is a time of year, if there's anything that really picks up, it's sour cream and heavy whipping cream, because people get out their favorite recipes. And I mean, we have things at Thanksgiving that we just don't have any other time of the year, so it's really special food time, and a lot of going on in the kitchen. So
yeah, and you're right. Let's not bypass Thanksgiving. I mean, let's not just it's the holiday season, we'll say, I guess, more.
Well, it's gotten hijacked into the shopping season, with all the black everythings, and then I think it's Black Friday, and then Small Business Saturday, or I don't know, and then the next week's Giving Tuesday. So everybody's latched on to Thanksgiving in that way. But anyways, it's a great time of the year. The other thing that we sell a whole lot of, vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, of course.
It's going to go on the pumpkin pie, or if you are an apple pie fan, you save some apples from the fall. So it's a fun. I think it's a family time of year, and we kind of missed it last year. Mm-hmm. Or if we did have Thanksgiving, we were out in the driveway in front of the carport kind of thing having dinner. So I think everybody's really looking forward to getting back with their family this year.
We're joined by Scotty Mayfield, Mayfield Dairy, and really nothing says family like Mayfield Dairy, the great iconic company that you are, and so much has been happening with Mayfield Dairy this year and recently, and great things are happening.
Yeah, I was talking about sports. I was watching the men's basketball because John Forkerson has become a sponsor, and I wasn't really involved in that at all, except I got to go to the press conference. Last time we were here, we were talking about this a little bit, and I still can't get over this young man. I'm enjoying watching him play basketball because he can play. He's not necessarily the star, but he feeds the team. He really blocks out well as far as rebounds, and he just he's an important part of the team. They got some really new young talent, and I think they'll have a great season. But he's just an incredible young man, and I just am thrilled that he said, I've been drinking this stuff all my life, and I want to talk about it. And he's a whole milk guy.
He says about a half a gallon a day.
And he's skinny as a rail. He may need to get some cream or something.
Rick Barnes said amen. Dwayne was talking earlier. We were talking about you coming in about the eggnog, and that's another. Is that out yet?
So eggnog is out. My wife and I, we're bad. We'll never lose weight because we just have ice cream almost every night. But last night it was vanilla ice cream with a butterscotch sauce that she has in her shop. But the night before, it was vanilla ice cream with a little eggnog poured on top of it.
Really?
And
never tried.
Some people, I don't know. Some people don't like eggnog. I don't know how you couldn't if you like sweet stuff, but it's really a treat as far as I'm concerned. And then you pour it on vanilla ice cream. It's really pretty good.
That's very good. We're joined by Scotty Mayfield, Mayfield Dairy. And, your wife, let's talk about her shop for her store just a second there in downtown Athens.
Well, it's I think it's 214 White Street. It's about 2 blocks from the courthouse, and there's a lot of nice little shops downtown. Greeks Bearing Gifts is a good shop, and then there's a couple of dress shops that I don't know the name of because I don't buy many dresses. But that's it. So her shop, Renee Fisher and Lisa are the co-owners of it, and it's really pervasive. It's got all kinds of gifts. They've got shelf-stable food gifts. They've got clothes, mostly women's clothes. They've got some really cool knives that men are interested in. They've got some books. We've got probably over 20 local artists that are contributing from woodworking pieces to jewelry.
Really?
I think 5 or 6 jewelry artists, and one jewelry artist. Some of her work is so unbelievable. and she's legally blind. I mean, she literally has this huge magnifying glass that she uses. So it's a fun place, and if somebody's looking for a fun place to go to shop and get a really variety of options for Christmas gifts or whatever, it's a fun place to go.
Well, can you hang out with us just a few minutes?
Yeah.
I know you got stuff to do. Scotty Mayfield Dairy, of course. And I tell you, you talk about iconic in this area. Mayfield Dairy, and as Scotty said, as you prepare your Thanksgiving table and get ready for your menu, of course, Mayfield Dairy.
It's Mermaid Mattresses $1 Million Mattress Clearance. Enjoy deals on nearly all in-stock merchandise, with queen mattresses starting at $149. An additional 25% off floor models. And sales tax is on us. Mermaid Mattress.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you. So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
Dr. Eston Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. Or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center offers Bradley County's only state-of-the-art sterile compounding laboratory. We are here to customize drugs and medications that are not available commercially or over the counter. Maintain your health with medication designed to meet your body's specific needs. It's just what the doctor ordered. Put your health in the hands of trained professionals you know and trust. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street. Phone 476-5548 or visit medicalcenterrx.com. Well, just one of our favorite people. It's Hannah with Body by Hannah. Hannah, how are you?
I'm doing great. Great to be here.
Great to have you, and I'm just so proud of your accomplishments, the way you've grown Body by Hannah. I tell you what, let's do a little history here for some folks. We got a lot of new people, obviously, in this area, in Cleveland especially. Give us a little bit of the backstory about Body by Hannah.
Yeah, well, I moved to Cleveland about 8 years ago now, and, you know, I really didn't know what to expect. I moved here from New York City, had Body by Hannah in New York City. A lot easier, or at least in my head, to get clients, to have a business in New York just because of the mass of people. I was a little bit worried moving to Cleveland, like, would there be a need for personal training? Would this be something that the people wanted here? And I just have been so amazingly pleasantly surprised. Mm-hmm. It has been so cool to build a strong fitness community here. It's definitely something that people needed, wanted, and, you know, it's Cleveland that's really made Body by Hannah what it is.
And we're joined by Hannah Davis, Body by Hannah. And now, over the last, how many years in the new place, in your new building?
Oh, 4.
You're 4 years now? Wow.
Yeah.
So, you purchased your own building. You've got that great location now in downtown Cleveland. And I mean, and I know this personally, but you are offering so many more things, new things. What did the pandemic? How did that?
We were already dabbling online a little bit, having a subscription fitness service, but we really didn't focus a whole lot on it. We had a very busy live studio, but the pandemic really forced us to offer more things virtually. So instead of just a subscription service, we do virtual one-on-one training and small group training, so you can still get really personalized programs with us working, one-on-one or in group settings. But then we still have our on-demand studio, which we're really putting a lot of effort in this year in getting it to grow, and we're really excited about that.
Yeah, so again, we're joined by Hannah Davis. It is Body by Hannah. Yeah, what do you want to talk about this morning? Where are we here? We sit November 21. We're on the cusp of the holiday season. And I know a lot of people are thinking about that, especially ending a year, but going into a new year. This is really the time when people consider fitness and their well-being, isn't it?
Well, I actually think people tend to think about putting it off.
That's right.
Through the holidays into the new year. And so I think I just want to encourage people. What we want to do is encourage people to keep small, healthy habits. Don't obsess about having to do everything perfectly through the holidays. Enjoy yourself, but let's keep some small, healthy habits so that we start the new year not feeling like just starting from square one.
Yeah. Give me a couple small healthy habits. What would one or two small healthy habits be?
Drinking enough water every day. So really, I know. So
I did this for Hannah. I've not had water in 3 weeks.
I love it. So just focusing on hydrating, drinking water throughout the day, taking a 20-minute walk. Maybe it's before dinner, after dinner, maybe first thing in the morning. Something to really just get those endorphins going. Those are two really simple that don't require much time, but things you can do just to feel good.
And when you talk, we're joined by Hannah Davis, Body by Hannah. When I think about, you think of someone who says, I really enjoyed the holiday season. You said starting at square one. There would be people who may say, well, I'm so far behind, it may just be impossible. But you know what? I don't believe it's impossible, do you? I don't think
Definitely not impossible. And what we pride ourselves on is being able to take people from square one, if that's where you feel like you are.
Yeah.
And we have programs even on our online subscription called Operation Strong, and that is literally taking somebody that has never done any sort of strength training or doesn't know where to start with their nutrition, and that is a program that literally takes you from square one and gets you to what we call a baseline fitness.
Okay, very good. All right, so let's get the contact information out. People want to reach out to you, what do they do?
Bodybyhannah.com is the easiest way.
Bodybyhannah.com. And Hannah, I really appreciate you coming by this morning.